Nowadays, pretty much everything is going digital. So if you run a law firm, a law enforcement or government agency, a small business, or really anything else, you not only want to protect your digital property, but in the case of legal proceedings where you need to use this digital property as evidence, you want to make sure that it is in no way compromised. But doing this in both a reliable and inexpensive way has always been difficult. Let's say, for example, that you're a divorce lawyer, and a client brings you a hard drive that she suspects contains evidence of her spouse's infidelity. If you decide to investigate this hard drive without the proper equipment, you would compromise every piece of evidence you looked at. By even looking at a file, you change it, rendering it useless in a legal proceeding. Now, you used to only have two options to avoid spoiling your data. The first option was to hire a digital forensic specialist every time you needed digital information examined. These specialists were reliable, but they're also extraordinarily expensive, so if you dealt with a lot of digital information, their cost was simply impractical. The second option was to buy the pile of gadgets used by the specialist and then do everything yourself. These gadgets are called write blockers, and they let you view files without changing them, allowing those files to be used as evidence. The problem is, these gadgets are very expensive and you need a ton of them, one for every type of drive, and they are not the easiest thing to use. Buying an army of gadgets and poring over their instruction manuals to get your evidence is not only expensive, but it is unreliable. So how can you handle digital evidence without worrying about spoiling it, and without spending a small fortune? Well, luckily the guys at an innovative software company came up with a solution. The answer is SafeBlock, an easy-to-use software write blocker from ForensicSoft. SafeBlock does what ordinary hardware write blockers do, except it does it 10 times faster, works with every type of drive, and costs the same as only one of those old-fashioned hardware gadgets. Not only is SafeBlock inexpensive, but it is reliable. It passed 100% of write blocking tests, and it is easy to use. It even comes with helpful tutorials for those who aren't technically savvy. Because SafeBlock is inexpensive, reliable, and easy to use, it is used all around the world by law firms, litigation support firms and corporations, and by federal agencies and law enforcement organizations. If you want to safely analyze digital information, SafeBlock is your best option. To try out a free version of SafeBlock, visit ForensicSoft.com.